Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. My name is Ginger Pierce, and I'm one of the travel agents with Marvelous Mouse Travels. We are the agency that runs this Facebook group, along with several others that are focused on different destinations. We are also an earmarked platinum authorized Disney vacation planner. And what that just means is that we are recognized by Disney as providing an exceptional level of customer service and also as being experts in their vacation products. Welcome to Sundays with MMT, which is actually taking place obviously on Monday this week, and that's because we delayed this in lieu of Father's Day. But this is a weekly live video series that we typically do in one of our Facebook groups every Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. And we are really excited to be here with you on Monday night to share with you some of our agents' recent experience on a training trip with Disney Cruise Line. So they obviously have a lot of information that they're going to be sharing with you, but we would love to take your questions at the end of our time together. So if at any point during the session you do have a question, feel free to go ahead and drop that into the comments, and we are happy to come back and address those later. We are using a platform called StreamYard to go live this evening, and if you want to post a question or a comment, StreamYard might ask you to approve it, display your username and profile picture. Just know that you can decline permission and you can still post and interact with us anonymously. So I'm joined tonight by two of our marvelous agents. Ladies, thank you so much for being here with us tonight. And if you would take just a second to tell everybody your name, how long you've been with the agency, and the best way for people to contact you if they're interested in planning a trip.
Hi, I'm Sonia Delario. I have been with MMT since 2016. The best way to contact me is by my email, sonia@marvelousmousetravels.com.
Hi, I'm Brittany Casada. I have also been with Marvelous Mouse Travels since 2016, and the best way to get in touch with me is brittany@marvelousmousetravels.com.
And again, my name is Ginger. I have been with Marvelous Mouse Travels since 2018. And the best way to visit me is to go to my blog, which you can find at gingermmt.com. So, ladies, let's kind of start our review of your recent experience with Disney Cruise Line by just sharing with everybody what ship you were on and what ports of call you visited on your experience.
So we were actually on the Disney Magic, which is one of the smaller Disney ships. It was a 4-night sailing, so we had the ports in Nassau, and then we had a day at Disney's private island, Castaway.
Awesome. And that is typically like everybody's favorite port of call. Anytime we talk about anything to do with Disney Cruise Line, people are always like, "Oh, Castaway Key." That's my favorite, absolute favorite thing that we do. And so share with us a little bit about maybe what, in your opinion, because you guys obviously sailed, this most recent time, but many of our agents have sailed Disney Cruise Line multiple times. So in your opinion, what are some of the things that kind of set Disney Cruise Line apart from Royal Caribbean or Carnival or some of the other cruise lines that you could choose from?
I would have to say definitely the level of service, the caliber of the shows. They're like Broadway style shows. The food is absolutely amazing. And then, of course, the whole Disney experience with the characters and the sail away party and pirate night. It's just really magical.
It is the magic and the level of service. I agree. The staff there, they are anticipating your next, wish. So at dinner, I kind of would always order 2 meals because I want to try something. And so I would order my first entree. And by the end of the first night, they knew like the next day. And what else would you like? Because they know I'm going to try something else. And it is, it's the characters. It's, like you said, Castaway, their own private island. It is the easiest beach excursion that you can do. So simple just to get off the boat. You don't have to worry about packing snacks and things like that. All the food's there for you. It's just a very different experience than other cruise lines.
And Disney Cruise Line includes some things that other cruise lines charge extra for, right? Like, for instance, sodas are included with Disney Cruise Line, and typically that's something you have to buy, like a soda package or something.
Correct. Correct.
Yeah. And so I mean, I think sometimes with Disney Cruise Line, there can be a little bit of sticker shock. You know, sometimes people can kind of see the price of a Disney cruise and go, "Oh, you know, well, I could get that for much less going with another cruise line." But if you consider the things that Disney, you know, includes that other cruise lines charge you extra for, and that level of service that you're really not going to get anywhere else, I think that it helps you understand sometimes maybe why the price point starts where it does. And there are some phenomenal deals available right now for Disney Cruise Line. And so, you know, if there ever was a time that maybe you have thought about Disney Cruise, you've had your eye on Disney Cruise for a while, and you're like, oh, I just don't know, you know, if I'm ready to invest that, now is kind of the time to do it, because there's some pretty great rates out there that are available for Disney.
There are. I just was looking at one the other day, and it was a guaranteed rate. So Disney's going to pick where you are on the ship, but it was $2,000 cheaper than what, you know, the other rooms were. So there's lots of great deals that you can snag to make it affordable for your family.
Absolutely. So what were some of your favorite things from your most recent experience with Disney Cruise Line?
The shows were amazing. My favorite Disney movie is Tangled. So being able to eat at Rapunzel's royal table and see the show that, like Sonia said, Broadway quality was like my wish come true, like my dream come true. I'm obsessed with Rapunzel. So the shows were amazing. We also were the first group ever to see their second show, which is called Twice Charmed. And it's a different spin on the Cinderella story. So that was really nice to be able to see that. And then we were the first sailing back with the Pirates Night, and we had the fireworks and all the things. But really my very favorite thing is that the 5K. It was the first time I ever ran the Castaway 5K. And that was really fun. And it's included, you know, and it's family friendly and everybody can do it. And then you get an awesome medal and you feel amazing. So those are some of my favorites.
Yeah, my favorites too were definitely the shows, and food for me was fantastic. I loved trying all of the different salads and entrees and desserts that they have. Really loved Pirate Night, and was very excited that it was back on our ship. We were that first group where it was back. So yeah, there's just so much that, you know, and the games, trivia and bingo.
Yeah.
My favorite. And I won at bingo this time, so that was exciting.
Oh, and adult karaoke. We did karaoke one night.
Yeah, we did karaoke.
Everybody loves karaoke. You
It was
can't.
good. It was fun.
So was it Disney karaoke, or was it like other songs too?
So other people sang other songs, but I sang "You're Welcome" from Moana.
And she did amazing.
Only because I can rap that rap little part.
That was great.
That's awesome. I love it. And the trivia games too, like they have all kinds of trivia. I mean, they've got song trivia. Yeah, and they're hard. That's
hard.
The thing. It's not little kid trivia. Like you're actually gonna have to like think through it and try to maybe, you know, work as a team or something like that. But and all of that stuff's included too, which is really nice to think about that as well. So share with us, in your opinion, because obviously, you know, there's lots of different ways that people book Disney cruises. You know, some people go through various avenues to do that. So in your opinion, why is it wise from a consumer's perspective to book a Disney cruise through a travel agent, specifically someone with an earmarked agency like ours, versus booking it on their own or going through some other avenue to do that?
Well, I think obviously we are experienced in the area and we are staying up to date with all of the protocols. Over the last 2 years, there has been change after change after change, and we help our clients navigate those changes. That way they can make the best decision on their sailings. And, you know, if we need to move something back or, you know, anything like that, you have somebody who's there for you, versus if you book on your own, you're going to be spending the time, you know, doing the research of where should I what room should I book and what excursion should I do and what happens if somebody gets sick and I have an emergency. So a travel agent can really be a great lifeline. And you don't pay for it. There's no extra cost. So I always kind of say it's like if you go to McDonald's and you order your meal and you get home and you don't have something in that bag that you paid for, you're disappointed because you didn't get what you paid for. And when you book a cruise with MMT, there's no cost in it. So, if you book on your own, you're kind of paying for something that you're not getting.
Yeah, very true. I agree with
That's
everything.
a great way to. Oh, go ahead, Son.
I was just going to say, I agree with everything that she said. And you have that person there who can answer all those questions and help you navigate, booking the excursions and any specialty dining like at Remy or Palo or anything we can help with.
And I love that analogy that you used too, Brittany, about how like everybody does get frustrated when they paid for something and it's not included. So, if a travel agent's commission is already built into your cruise, which it is, if you're booking through Disney, it's already built in. Why would you not pay the same amount of money to book with someone who can kind of walk you through all of that?
Yeah.
And we've all, as agents over the past 2 years, experienced kind of the whole gamut of what can happen with a cruise. I have had clients whose sailing got canceled, that we had future cruise credits in play and we had to move all of that stuff. I had clients who tested positive days before they were supposed to sail, and we were having to kind of work through all of that stuff and understanding travel insurance and, different options that are available to you with that. It's worth its weight in gold, especially considering the fact that you're not paying anything extra to have somebody to really kind of walk through all of that with you. Well, ladies, thank you so much for sharing your experience with us tonight. I really appreciate it. And thank all of you who were watching along with us tonight. I haven't seen any questions come through live, but just keep in mind that if you are happening upon this video later, whether you're watching us on Facebook or on YouTube, if you have any questions or comments, you can always drop those in the comment section. Even if we're no longer live, we do monitor those videos and we can come back and address those questions at a later date. If you would like to get more information about planning a trip from any of the agents that you heard from tonight, all of our contact information is back at the beginning of the video. And keep in mind that it doesn't cost you any extra to book through one of our agents, and we can help you with everything from a cruise to a theme park vacation to an all-inclusive resort and beyond. So again, thank you so much for watching with us, and we hope to see you next Sunday, actually on Sunday, for another episode of Sundays with MMT. Bye, everybody.